7 years on from the Grenfell tragedy, it may still be another decade before dangerous cladding is removed from homes. A report from the National Audit Office has found that while the government has made progress, there are potentially thousands of unsafe buildings yet to be identified. But this is something that residents and campaigners are already familiar with.
I was shocked, but perhaps not that surprised to see the scale of the building safety crisis. It's something that we've kind of known all along. Now we've got to the point where there's a bit of truth out there in terms of just the vast numbers of buildings that have not been fixed yet and are still to be found as well. And as we've always got to remember, it's people's homes that we're talking about.
2035 has been given as the end date for the work, but the NAO wants the government to set a clearer timeline so that residents who are affected can have more certainty. The report estimates that over £16 billion will be needed to fix the crisis across the country, and 60% of buildings with dangerous cladding have not yet been identified. In the capital, the London Fire Brigade know of about 1,200 buildings that need work to make them safe. This all comes after the conclusion of the Grenfell inquiry in September. It found a chain of failures across government and the private sector that led to the deaths of 72 people in the fire. With the bereaved families in the gallery, the Prime Minister made this promise to the House of Commons.
In the memory of your loved ones, we will deliver a generational shift in the safety and quality of housing for everyone in this country.
Some leaseholders have already had to pay out to fix their homes, although legislation was introduced 2 years ago to reduce the amount they pay. Finances have not been the only burden for these residents.
It's the mental health impact. It's the impact on your life choices, not being able to move. It's not knowing when your home's going to be made safe. You'd think that's a simple premise.
Building Safety Minister Alex Norris said that the pace of making homes safe has been unacceptably slow. He also said that enforcement action will be taken against building owners who fail to act. The report contains few surprises for those who already live in unsafe homes. They're waiting for that generational shift promised by the Prime Minister to stop another cladding-related scandal.